Somebody in your life has been trying to humble you for a long time, collective, but they don't know how much you've been through. How many seasons you've overcame extreme difficulties in your life to get to where you are today. And so to that person, Spirit is asking you to ignore their spiritual attacks on you. You are so close to your goals. You are so close to some type of achievement in your life you know that you have put the work in for, and someone really wanted to go out of their way to make you feel as though you were not on the right path. And let me tell you, you are on the right path. You deserve all the good things coming for you. This could be someone who tried to make you feel less than in love as well. You could have dated someone who made you feel like you just weren't enough. You weren't good looking enough. You weren't enough financially, you didn't have enough going on in your life. Whatever this is, know that anyone who walked away from you is bringing you towards your true love interests. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is a lot of people in your life. It's like the more you became sure of who you are or how much you wanted to pursue and go after in the way of your dreams, the more people wanted to put an end to them. And if this message found you today, it's just a reminder that you just need to trust in all the good things that are coming for you, because you know who you are. And at the end of the day, it's only wasted time trying to convince someone else as to who you are. So the Emperor is here. You are someone who's really in control of your life right now. 7 of Wands. You have this ability to manifest the 10 of Coins. And I feel like someone's trying to hold you back from your pentacles, but God is saying He will not let them as long as you believe in yourself. If you give in to this idea that someone else can hold you back, you're only limiting yourself with limiting beliefs. And this 10 of Coins really represents the fact that you are going after a beautiful dream in your life that only you could manifest. Judgment is here. Divine is calling divine wisdom, okay, towards you, towards your character, and towards your true new beginnings. Newfound success. And for a lot of you, this is going to come in the summertime. You could be experiencing a little bit of setbacks right now. Wow. Double confirmation. Ace of Coins and 10 of Coins. You're going up for a job promotion. For some of you, it could be starting a whole new business. Whatever this is, going to be extremely successful in your life. And all the limiting beliefs that are coming from others right now, it's like you're manifesting those by allowing these people to hold you back. Do not allow anyone's thoughts about you or where you're going to hold you back. Whether that's anyone from your past, anyone currently, any competitors, okay? First of all, in life, there is no competition. We should look at ourselves as competition, because life's too short to be out here competing with other people. But when you compete with yourself, when you want to become a better version of yourself, that's what matters most. So Pure Intentions is at the bottom of the deck. The fairies of manifestation are helping you right now to use your wishes wisely. So make sure you're using your time wisely and your wishes wisely. But because you have such a beautiful pure intention, this is why you have been elevated, or why you're about to be. Hidden depths is here. So there are certain things that have been hidden from you, your own talents, your own skills, your own ability to manifest, to achieve. Something hidden is about to come to the surface, perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When you open up to what's hidden, you can become free. So some of you may have been harboring some type of traumatic experience that you went through in the back of your minds, where you felt bullied or held back in the past in some type of way. And this could be something that has been blocking you, whether you realize this or not. You know, the whole universe around us, everything we go through, we experience, is all based on our own manifestations. For a lot of you, you could feel like there's a lack of hope, but Spirit's saying turn that frown upside down, turn it into a realization. So hope is always there, even when we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation to a positive one. So just hold on, even if it feels extremely hard to do, even on your best days, like life is just not where you want it to be. You thought by a certain age you'd be settled down with a family, you'd be here, you'd be there, you'd be traveling, you'd have a nice car, this or that, and you don't have those things. Know that that's what's holding you back. When you really just open yourself up to the fact that you can overcome and you can achieve this success, God will bring it in for you. So hope is here, okay? And with that rainbow there and a dove, you could see either of these symbols, whether that is in person or on something, right? Like on TV, on your phone, on a movie, something you're going to see that's going to let you know in that exact moment you're exactly where you're meant to be. So I'm going to pull a couple of these and see what I can pull out for you right now. Storyteller and trickster. So there's someone in your life who told a story to you about you not being able to achieve success, or possibly told a story about you to others to hold you back. You know, sometimes people who tell stories can make up tales that harm others, and I feel like that's exactly what's been done to you. Someone purposely tried to hold back your character, misjudge you, and ultimately be a trickster in your life. You know you're on the right path when you have more people trying to hold you back from your success than help you achieve it, collective. I'll tell you that much. Manipulating others. So someone purposely manipulated you or others to tell a story about you or hold you back in some type of way where you did not deserve it. And ultimately, too, they could have manipulated you by trying to use something you did against you or to duplicate your work. But God is here. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. I feel as though you have someone who knows you're extremely connected to source, and this person has been trying to harvest off your energy in some type of way. When you're giving in to negative thoughts, you're allowing this person to continue the charade. You really just need to ignore them at this moment in time, be who you want to be, and let the rest of the background noise just totally fade away. Because right now, you have bigger goals and bigger dreams and bigger hobbies. And think about it. A lot of what's going on in your day-to-day life right now is not going to affect you in 5 years' time. They're not going to be around you, right? If you have someone purposely trying to hold you back in some type of way, whether that's someone you work with or someone you know, okay, that person most likely is not going to be around you in the future. They're going to be off doing their own thing, and you're going to be off on a totally separate path. So it's almost like, don't be so reactive when you know that people are purposely trying to make you react, if that makes sense. And remember the path that God has chosen for you and ultimately where you're leading yourself. So benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Also having an ability to realize the good in everyone. You know, sometimes people will only show you the negative parts of them, but that doesn't mean they're not a good person at the end of the day. It could just mean that you trigger abandonment wounds or unhealed trauma that they've been through at some point in their life. So allow yourself to realize, to be able to recognize the good within others. And plus, too, you could be someone who, whether you realize this or not, when you meet other people, you actually inspire them to be a totally better version of themselves. So even if it doesn't come across that way right away, know that at the end you do create change within people. So sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. I feel as though you were working on building something in your career, in your life, a new career, a new path, and someone kept trying to sabotage you, and because you became aware of it, it could have started to really impact you in a negative sense. It can be extremely emotional and detrimental to our own well-being when we allow others to really win, in a sense. That's letting someone win. If you know that they're purposely going out of their way to hold you back and you're letting them, you will only have yourself to blame in the long run, okay? So ignore this person. Whoever went out of their way to hold you back, they are directly projecting the fact that you are doing something that they don't have the ability to do within themselves. Maybe this person is low-key inspired by you as well. So relationship in reverse, for some of you, it could be someone that you cut ties with. Whether this was a friend, someone you once worked with, or a relationship. It says cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression, and arriving. So know that you are about to receive all that you need in order to transform this situation from a negative to a positive, and also to give yourself the ability to heal from something that someone else tried to create in your life. A lot of negativity. And it can be easy to pick up on other people's energy. You could definitely resonate with being an empath or someone who at the end of the day really felt as though this was someone you looked up to or someone you appreciated, and why would they treat you any less than? And what Spirit wants you to remember at the end of the day is all this is just a distraction from where you're trying to get yourself. So remember that every time you allow someone's negativity to hold you down, okay? And I'm sending you lots of love. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.